this week's Knockout Hunting and Outdoor Adventures, spring has sprung in South Texas with the flowers in full bloom and the javelinas on the move. Carl Roark and myself, Jerry Goff, are in pursuit of these evil-looking critters. Stay with us for some bow hunting action.
Hickory Creek Archery, manufacturers of the draw-loc and the DL24 compound bow, presents Knockout Hunting Adventure.
From Saucier, Mississippi, Jerry Goff.
Dynamite Hombre to extend his unbeaten string to 8 straight. The fight is slated for 10 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Knockout Hunting Adventures with your host and 4-time U.S. amateur heavyweight champion and former #1 ranked amateur heavyweight in the world, Jerry Goff. This is Knockout Hunting Adventures, hosted by the man who battled Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis, Jerry Goff. Join host Jerry Goff as he introduces children, women, and handicapped hunters to the sport of archery. Join Jerry as he travels the world on his exciting adventures and get ready for Knockout Hunting Adventures.
Wow. We got fine animals.
Knockout Hunting Adventures is brought to you by Magic Stop Archery Targets.
We're coming down the road from this other side over here. And we spotted some javelinas. There's a couple of them where we had just put corn out. The wind was blowing to our back, so we decided to come back around, right around the shooting out. The wind is blowing across like this, so I think it'll be great.
You can tell by my reaction that I'm sure I've missed my chance. So boy was I surprised when I saw the javelina pop out on the road. The arrow ricochets right off his back.
Skipped right over his back. I shot him at 20 yards. He wasn't 20 yards, I can tell you. He was closer than that. We expect him to come up the road. Then he turns and he walks in the bushes right here. I mean, right there, about 5 yards from me. And he kind of turns and kind of runs. And I thought he got wind of us. When they get wind of you, you can forget them then. And so he just backed off here. And he just walked right out there. I shot him for 20 yards. And I look at it now. It's not 20 yards, I can tell you. Hey, but that's bow hunting, right? Man.
We've got several javelina up here in the road. We're going to try to make a stalk on them. The wind's right. Hopefully we can get it close enough to them for a shot.
Earlier that first day, Carl puts a good stalk on a couple of javelinas.
I've used this draw-loc here for about 5 or 6 years probably. Ever since I had my back and shoulder surgery. And about a year or so, 2 years ago, I went to this draw-loc bow. And it's so light and compact and easy to carry. It's just an amazing little bow. We're going to make a few shots here to make sure everything's still zeroed in. Anytime you make a long trip like we have, you need to shoot it before you take it hunting. With this bow here, what I like about using this bow with the draw-loc, it's a high poundage bow. And with the shoulder surgeries and back, neck, everything I've had, I can't hold back a high poundage bow for any length of time. Or I can't even get one back now, but a lot of people can't even hold one back, draw it back and hold it. And when you're drawed back on an animal, sometimes you have to stop and freeze and hold it for a long time. And this bow here, you don't have to worry about that. It's drawed back, it's locked, it's ready to shoot. You can hold it up there for how long you have to get the perfect shot on that animal.
Stay with us because after the break, Carl closes the distance. Welcome back. Carl makes his final approach on these javelinas.
I think it's a good shot. I just found my javelina. It's been a good 30 or 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure he's dead. We're pretty good ways from the road. Get him and drag him on out to the road. We can get a look at him. Yeah, he's dead. He's pretty nice javelina. This country here, you can see where we just drug him out from. It is very, very unforgiving. I'm gonna be picking cactus needles for a week. It's a nice little javelina. It's good bore. He's got real good cutters on him. He'll be nice. He'll be a nice mount. But the thing about it is, down here is the fun you have hunting these little things. They are so hard. Everybody thinks it's easy. It's so hard to get a stalk on these little javelina. They don't have very good eyesight, but they can smell you for a half a mile. All right, we're gonna get this in here loaded up, and we're gonna go try to find us another one. Y'all stay with us.
We got a group of javelina of about 6 or 7 beating this way. Right now they're about 50, 60 yards. But they're coming fast. Some of those won't right behind these bushes. These mesquite and weed.
When the javelina clears the brush, he spots Carl with the camera and stops dead in his tracks.
That's what I'm talking about. He's right there. He's gonna get me out of here.
While I get situated, Carl backs up about 25 yards so this javelina doesn't spot him like the other one. Watch how spooked these javelinas get when they get close to me. And notice what side of the road they run off on. If you listen, you can hear the clicking of the javelina teeth. Out of arrows? Not to worry, I'll use the draw-loc as a club. I don't think so. Right now I'm thinking it's time to get out of Dodge.
He's out there again, look. These javelinas were extremely mad at us. I don't know if you can hear it, but they were clacking their teeth, popping their choppers together. We're gonna have to wait a while before we go in there and find that one. They came back out and they circled us, chopping and clacking. Carl and I both ran probably 50, 75 yards to get away from them. That's a pretty scary deal. Real scary. But we do have a gun with us just in case. We're going to go get the club car, come back, and hopefully by then they'll be gone. That was some... Look, there he is again. Look out there, look. You tell me they're not mad. And they don't care who knows it either. And their hair's standing up on their back. I shot that one for about 10 yards and made a beautiful shot. Let's go get the club car. We can shoot one with a gun.
Welcome back. We're javelina hunting in South Texas. I've not only shot one, but two javelinas in about 5 to 10 minutes. And boy, were they mad.
We're back now. I think the javelinas are pretty well settled down. We gave them about 10-15 minutes. And one of them actually came out on the road and Carl whacked one with a gun. If you look over here, laying on the ground, you'll see the javelina that he shot. Now come back to me. I want to show you something that's kind of neat. It's not very often that you can shoot two javelinas straight together like this. But if you look down here, this is where the first javelina that I shot in the head. Okay, that's the first one. And then I waited for about another 5 minutes. And look over here. This is where I shot the second one. So you're only looking at 5 yards apart. That's pretty exciting. And it all happened within 10 minutes. And that's the way your hunt starts and ends sometimes. But it's been a great time down here. We're going to see if we can go in there and find the javelina that I've shot. I tell you, now that the others have settled down, I don't think there'll be a problem now. Look, you're out there again. Look out there. Well, here's our first one that we shot. This is the one I shot in the head.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe the way that arrow went back.
Well, it's at that angle. That's the only place it could have gone. He did run a pretty good ways though, but and we got thorns on us and everything else going in there and finding him. But it's a small javelina. It's nothing. It's a mature javelina, but not an older javelina. And but it's not bad, not bad at all.
Any javelina you take with bow is a good javelina.
Well, and also anyone you recover,
you're covering this stuff
that you can bring out. That sure helps.
We're gonna be picking cactus needles out for a long time. Well, we got this one. Now we have to collect the other one. The other one is just right up the road here. It's not far.
And like I said, this is the first one I shot, and we wanted to collect this one first. Now we've got this one, and we're gonna just walk in the woods and see if we can find the other one. Folks, we got in there and we found the other one. This is actually the one I shot with the bow right here. Man, awesome. We actually put some dirt and stuff because it looked pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it did.
That broadhead really cut a hole. But made a good shot, double lung shot. The javelina
didn't go far. We knew where he was.
Right. Well, it's hard to miss one like that 10 yards.
Hey, come on now. I can. If anybody can do it, I can do it. Trust me. And he wasn't 10 either. He was less than 10.
He was less than 10.
Yeah. Well, this one that I shot in the head was only about 5 yards, and this one was a little bit further. It's about 10 yards.
About 10 yards.
And we also have got the javelina here, which is the one that Carl shot. And
Yeah. Well, I had to break out the old Savage.
The old Savage.
All six.
All six. Well, I mean, that was just way down the road. Well, I think shoots good, doesn't it?
It does. It shoots all.
Savage makes an awesome gun. But so we got 3 bow kills and we got 1 gun kill. So that worked out real well.
We got our limit. So.
We got our limit. Down here in Texas, you're allowed 2 a year. And this one is actually the one I shot with the in the head. His cutters aren't near as good as this one right here. Now this has got some sure enough good cutters right here.
That's a good javelina.
Good mature javelina. And the one you shot right here with that gun, that's no slouch either,
no,
is it?
He's not bad. He's good.
May not be as good as the one you shot with the bow.
No, it's not as good as my bow kill yesterday,
but
he's not bad.
It'll do. It'll do. Well, let's go get him taken care of, and then we'll just make our decision on what we want to do.
All right.
Having the XRT with us on this hunt made all the difference. We spent hours just riding and looking at all sorts of wildlife that this part of South Texas has to offer. If you want to know how the XRT rides, notice the lack of shaking in the camera at around 20 miles per hour on a dirt trail. Awesome. If you'd like to contact me here at Knockout Hunting Adventures, go to www.kohunting.com and email me.
Thank you for joining Hickory Creek Archery's Knockout Hunting Adventures with Jerry Goff. And make sure to join us next week for more exciting action. Until then, happy hunting.